Our stories dovetail at some point. So it's a fun story. We have a mutual friend that I met her my very first day of work when I started my career almost 30 years ago. And she wound up working for Jackie at one point. So through the years, I would hear this, Jackie that, and we had, as time went on, we grew in our corporate careers. We had these big corporate careers, and I was vice president of marketing in a division of News Corporation. Thought I wanted to climb the ladder, and I was always going for the next thing. And in 1998, my sister passed away suddenly. And as a response to that, I worked even harder. I worked till 10
Mm.
o'clock at night, and this went on for years and years and years. And 10 years later, my brother passed away suddenly. And I am a positive person. So I thought to myself, I'm going to make the best out of this. This is an opportunity for me to do it differently this time. And I recognized that I did not want to work like this for the rest of my life. I did not want to get to the next level in my career, all of this stuff. So that was my real pivotal moment of change, and started to investigate what my next steps may be, and decided to become a coach. And over a long period of time, and that's another story, I was able to exit the corporate career and become a coach. And when I did that, my friend, our friend Kerry, said, now you've got to meet Jackie, because Jackie had already stepped off her big career and became a coach. So Jackie and I met for coffee, and we just met innocently for a cup of coffee. And when we left that day, we knew that we had something there.
Oh, wow. Jackie, what about you? Will you tell us your story?
Sure. So I had several pivotal moments, and I think there were times I would look up and at God or the universe, whatever you believe in, I'd be like, okay, got it, got the point, had enough. I'm screaming uncle. But I think my biggest one for us or for me was when I was 30. My husband was diagnosed with cancer, unexpected
Mm.
cancer, lymphoma, young, healthy, playing hockey 3 days a week. We ate grilled chicken every day. It came out of nowhere. His grandparents were in their 90s. And right before that, my husband and I were really having marital issues. And I
Mm.
share this story because it's honest and true, even though it's vulnerable. We were having marital issues and we were going through counseling, not sure if we were going to, what the next step was, if we can come together. I'm an only child, he's an only child, and we came together in our relationship severely independent, and so
Mm.
much so that we didn't know how to operate as a unit. And then my husband got sick. And I remember sitting down with him after we went through the panic and the doctors and trying to get him an oncologist and surgery, biopsies and surgeries and all of that. Before he started chemo, I said, I am going to be here by your side because I love you. And no matter what you decide at the end of this or what we decide at the end of this, we are going to decide to stay together because we want to stay together, not because we are obligated because of this experience that we've had together or we're going to have together. And when we came out of the other side, it it actually was how we became such a strong couple. Not
Mm.
just the health issues, but the fact that the things that would irk him, like I come from a big Italian family. My dad would show up on our doorstep every Saturday, and he would want privacy, and he didn't understand it. But every weekend at the hospital, who was there? My mom and my dad. Every weekend, Saturday, Sunday, would sit with us all day at the hospital and play cards and distract us. And so that moment was pivotal for me to understand that I needed to morph and change into someone who accepted help and could be codependent, and so did he. And it was pivotal for us in our relationship that we were able to come together and kind of grow as a couple.